Welcome to the Boyz and Ivy Chicago Cubs podcast. Hey, what do you say, everybody? Welcome to the Boyz and Ivy. I'm your host, Jason Mead, alongside my favorite 12-year-old cat in the world, Mr. Parker Park Chop Mead.
Hey, everybody.
You want to thank you for tuning in to today's show. It's, how many days we got till Christmas, Park?
7
days until we have Christmas, and we are calling this show the Merry Cubsmas, the Boyz and Ivy holiday show. We want to thank you for tuning in to today's show. First things first, as always on this show, we always do the bobblehead of the day. Parker, who is the bobblehead of the day?
The bobblehead of the day is none other than an absolute sweet bobblehead and very iconic. Greg Maddux on the slide on the tarp when it was rain delay. This is awesome bobblehead. That's a great deal at card show.
Probably one of the coolest bobbleheads of all time. Shout out to Mr. Brandon Davenport. Brandon Davenport hooked you up with a sweet deal, Park.
Yep.
One of the coolest bobbleheads I've seen, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah.
And one of the best pitchers I've ever seen. Yep. Cubs latest news, what's happened since we talked last? The Cubs signed Tyler Austin. If I had a cricket sound effect, Parker, would you hit the button right now?
Oh, yeah. Who's Tyler Austin? Never heard of her.
Anyway, he is a right-handed power hitter that he's been playing the last 6 years over in Japan. He hit 11 home runs, I think, last year, 25 the year before. He's a power-hitting right-handed bat that he will platoon with Michael Busch at first base. Park, I don't think Michael Busch needs any help, do you?
I don't think he needs any help. The only reason why I think he's doing this is because he wants a right-handed bat when we face a left-hander, and I don't see it. I think Michael Busch is actually pretty good for his left-handers. He had that one playoff game, had a leadoff home run. What's wrong with him? There's nothing wrong.
We do have some vacancies on the 40-man roster, so hopefully he's going to be a good backup bat to Bushy if he needs a day off. But I don't want to see Bushy get a day off. I love seeing Bushy in the lineup. Cubs also bring back this stud of a pitcher from last year, Mr. Caleb Thielbar, re-signs with the Cubs, and that's good news to hear, right, Park? Because he was a dog in the bullpen last year.
Oh yeah, he did really well for us, and when we went to a few games, we got to see him, and he's a stud. He's a great reliever.
But one thing that's really tough, though, the Cubs did lose Brad Keller to the Phillies today. Brad Keller was locked down. He was, a big part of the bullpen, and I hate seeing Brad Keller go, but he goes to
Brad Keller.
He was a killer, man. He locked it down for us. Yeah, I hate seeing him go, but Phillies are getting a good pitcher, and the Phillies they're going to be tough to beat too.
Oh yeah, Phillies are always pretty good.
And they re-signed
Max Schwarber.
They re-signed the guy we wanted, Mr. Kyle Schwarber. Yep. One of the Christmas wish list presents. Just didn't.
Yeah, man. Just imagine going to school wearing a Kyle Schwarber Cubs jersey, and he's back on the team.
I wanted Fernando Tatis, but I didn't get him. I didn't get him. But yeah, what'd you say about? We were just on the Locked On Cubs guys. With the Locked On Cubs guys earlier. Parker, what did you tell those guys about the Cubs off-season moves?
We said that they were really just getting some stocking stuffers. We haven't really got a big present yet, big name. We're just getting some stocking stuffers. Don't get me wrong, I love stocking stuffers. Maybe get a fat pack, quick open, but we need some big dogs. We need a good right fielder unless we sign back Tucker, which I think if we don't give him as much money, I'd like to have Tucker back on the team.
Yeah.
But I used to have Tatis. I mean, I'd love to have Tatis.
Yeah. That was a pipe dream. You've seen some stuff online. You're like, oh, hey, maybe that fit in perfectly, but that would have been awesome. But hey, if we get Tuck back, that's okay too. Because I just think last year with the injuries he had, it was kind of lingering around. Tucker's an all-world player as long as he's healthy. I just don't want to give him $300-400 million for the next 10 years if he's going to be hurt all the time, because that's not going to do us any good. Cubs also signed left-handed side armor Hobie Milner to a deal as well. Another bullpen arm. Pitched 73 games last year with a 3.78 ERA, but he's got that sidearm action. This is nasty looking.
We need a cricket sound again.
Yeah. There's one of your
stocking stuffers.
Stocking stuffer. Are the Cubs going to give us fans a good Christmas? Are we going to get that big ticket present?
We did last year. Got Tucker. Went to the card show, or Cubs Con, and we didn't meet him, but he was there.
Well, this is the guy that, obviously I think the Cubs are going to focus on getting a starting pitcher. I don't know who it's going to be. I've been seeing a lot of news lately of the Cubs and the Yanks are the front runners for Amai. And I would love to have this guy. If Amai is going to be anything comparable to Yamamoto, this is a guy we definitely need in the front of the rotation, don't you think? With the question marks of Justin Steele returning.
Oh yeah, and I think he's actually going to come to the Cubs. I really do, because one, he's got Shota. With their they talk to see like they have the same language. They'd be some pretty good pitcher buddies. So I mean, I would really like to take him in, because I think he's going to be great, because I think he's going to be pretty similar to Yamamoto. I mean, those guys down in Japan, they built them different. We got Shohei, we got Yamamoto, we got Roki.
And 5'7", throwing 97 miles an hour. Parker, if you can get to 5'7", hopefully you can get to throwing 97 miles an hour. Yeah, hopefully. But no, why wouldn't you sign Amai? Okay, I mean, you got
not signing the Dodgers.
No, he's not signing with the Dodgers.
He doesn't like the Dodgers. He wants to beat the Dodgers.
He wants to beat the Dodgers. That's what he wants to do. No, I hope so. But why wouldn't you sign a guy like Amai? Okay, if you look at the Japanese market, some of the players that signed, look at Ohtani. In 1 year, the Dodgers made that $700 million contract back. So Amai is probably going to get roughly 140, 150 by the time you pay all the other stuff that you have to pay for. He's going to make this all back in the first couple of years with all the money that's going to be flowing in. Why wouldn't you sign a guy like this? Why wouldn't you sign a bunch of guys like that? But hopefully Tom busts out the checkbook before the Cubs convention, just like he did there last year, or a couple years ago when we got Shota. Hopefully it's the same old thing. But this is another guy here, Michael King. He's linked to the Cubs as well. Not only that, but he's linked to Baltimore. He's linked to the Yankees. Phillies probably. But he's another guy that he's probably going to get $100 million. He'd be another guy that we could use in the rotation. Do you agree with that?
Oh yeah, Michael King had a pretty good season last year too. I mean, not took him to playoffs, but he was in the playoffs last year. But Cubs took him down, baby.
He's got some nasty stuff. There's still been a little bit of this guy, a little bit of Bregman chatter. I don't really think we need Bregman, but I mean, don't get me wrong, he's good. He's great. But I just want to see Matt Shaw succeed, don't you?
Oh yeah, I mean, I think at the second half of the season, he was one of the better players throughout the whole league. He was, for the start, man, he was not doing the best, and then he comes out in the second half, and he was hitting everything, and home runs pretty left and right.
Not only that, but here's something that's starting to scare me makes me a little bit nervous. If this happens, I will be madder than a wet cat. I can promise you that. Is if Nico Hoerner gets traded. Seen a rumor that the Giants were interested in. Of course, he's from that area. If Nico Hoerner gets traded from the Cubs, I'm going to lose it. I'm going to go bananas. Nico Hoerner is the MVP of our team from 2025. Yeah, look at that. And there you go, too. If he leaves the team, I wasted the money on that.
$140.
But how mad will you be if the Cubs trade Nico Hoerner, Part?
I'll be really mad, because I've met Nico a few times. He's a really good dude. And he might not hit home runs, but boy, can he hit for some average. He's really clutch. And that's all you need in a player. You don't need a ton of home runs. Like you look at some of these players, like Morel. Don't get me wrong, I loved having him on the team. He hit a lot of home runs, but he didn't really hit for much average. And when it came down to a big spot, he didn't really do nothing. I mean, when it comes down to Nico, it's guy on second. We're down by one. He'll slap it the other way and get a double and knock him in. Tied game.
Yeah, situational baseball. I talk about this all the time. It drives me crazy, but I will not be happy if they trade Nico. But I did mention to you the other day, what if they trade him for Ketel Marte? Ooh.
And that guy, he can hit for average and home runs, but
I still don't
want
want
to
it.
see. I just don't want to see Nico go.
I don't want to see Nico go. Nico is a stud. Will the Cubs, if they don't get a free agent, will they try to trade for a starter? And on this show last year, we talked about a starter that we wanted, Mr. Joe Ryan. Parker, that'd be an awesome pickup too, don't you agree?
Oh, yeah, there's a little bit of talks last year of getting him, and I wish we would have. And I hope we can do something. I really want a lockdown starting pitcher, and right now we need a lockdown right fielder. So
But
hopefully you can get those wishes.
not only
Maybe a little
that, but
Santa magic. A little Santa magic. Come on.
if we don't get Tucker to sign back, Suzuki played really well down the stretch last year once he was playing. And honestly, sometimes it seemed like he played a lot better when he actually played the field. And I don't know if that's just a mental thing of, just feeling like you're more involved in the game. I don't know, but I thought I really locked it down last
Also, if you
year.
think about it, you put Seiya on right field, you put Mo Baller at DH.
There you go. Then you solve your problems. Mo Baller, the future batting champ of the National League. But yeah, if the Cubs do trade for a starter, I'd love to have Joe Ryan. But if that's the case, we're going to have to give up a young guy. They've also talked about Mackenzie Gore with the Nationals. I don't really want him. I'd rather have Joe Ryan. But your prediction, if we do trade for Joe Ryan, which one of the young guns is going to get traded?
So you got to think about maybe Owen Cassie, which is also another. He played a little bit of right last year, and I feel like we just got to make a move.
Ultimately, I think
shot.
Owen Cassie, I think he's Ian Happ's replacement here in a couple years. Kevin Alcantara is the first guy that comes to my head for a guy like Joe Ryan. James Triantos in the minor leagues. He could be another option. I don't want to see him get rid of Mo Baller. I really don't want to see him get rid of Owen Casey too. But you're going to have to give up somebody. And if we're going to get a big arm like Joe Ryan or Cabrera from the Marlins, we're going to have to give up one of these young guns. We talked a little bit earlier, the Cubs convention news today. I just seen it today. What is? We have some guys coming to the Cubs convention, which is awesome. And it's a reunion of the 2016. We got Albert Almora coming, Trevor Cahill, Chris Coughlin, Carl Edwards, Dexter Fowler, Justin Grimm, Jason Hamill, Kyle Hendricks, that professor, Jason Hayward, John Lackey, John Lasser, Miguel Montero, Mike Montgomery, Anthony Rizzo, Matt Scherzer, Travis Wood, and Ben MVP Zobrist.
That's what I was waiting for the whole time. Ben Zobrist.
MVP. Yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. So, yeah. So when we go up there, we'll try to bring you some content. We'll probably throw some YouTube shorts out there, but we usually bounce around, talk to a lot of people. It's such a great time.
Some interviews, maybe.
If you've never had the chance to go to the Cubs convention, it's the ultimate Cubs nerd place. Us nerds that love the Cubs, it's a great place to go, and it's just a great time. We have a great time when we go up there, don't we?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, we've gone past 3 years. I think I've already said that, but it's really fun. I would definitely recommend going. So, and maybe we should print out a whole big 2016. Maybe try to get them signed by all of them. Maybe not all of them, but
like a big W flag. Yeah, that'd be a good idea. But this is one thing we got to talk about. And we talked about this at the end of our shows here in the last few years. A little bit of football, but Parker's always dogging the Bears out. Every time we talk about the Bears, he's like, "Oh, Dad, all the Bears fans, all you guys do is just get ready for the draft." Guess what? Chiefs are now on the clock, Parker. Welcome to the draft. What do you think of that, pal?
We really just didn't have a great season, and part of it is injuries. Pacheco got hurt again this year, and then got hurt again, and Mahomes just tore his ACL, and Kelsey can't catch the ball right now, and we just got. I think next year, you did tell me this. I'm gonna give you credit for this.
Yeah, go ahead.
In the ninth,
Let me hear it.
in the ninth year of Tom Brady's career, he won a Super Bowl, and before that, he tore his ACL and didn't make the playoffs.
Yeah.
So maybe this coming year, his ninth year, comes back from a torn ACL and doesn't make the playoffs, and comes back and wins a Super Bowl.
That's too bad because the Chicago Bears are going to reel off the next 5 Super Bowls, Parker. So you better just get used to it. You can jump on the bandwagon now. You can jump on the bandwagon now, root for the Indiana Bears because they're going to move to Gary. It's all going to be history. But anyway.
In your dreams.
But we want to thank you for tuning in to today's show. It's always fun getting on here and yakking about Cubs baseball. Like I said, hopefully we can get a big name ticket item. That's what we want. Or Joe Ryan. So Ricketts, if you're watching this show, make the fans happy and get these deals done. But we want to thank you for tuning in to today's show. And we want to wish you all a Merry Christmas as well. Hope you guys enjoy a time with your families and friends. And go Cubs, go. Parker, break us down. Get us out of here.
This is Boyz and Ivy. See ya.
Go Cubs. Go Bears. Thank you for watching the Boyz and Ivy Cubs podcast. And like always,
go Cubs, go!